Hey guys, so today I filmed this festival inspired makeup look. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I love all the glitter and all the glam, so keep watching to find out how to do it. So first I'm going to take the P. Louise base on a MAC 252 brush, and I'm just going to use this to carve out my brows and prep my eyelids. So I'm just going to take a little blob on the back of my hand. And literally, this is just a flat brush. You can use any flat brush. This is my preferred. And you want this to be slightly tacky, but not too wet. Now I'm going to do my brows last, just because I have my brows tinted, so don't need to fill them in with lots of product. I just want a fluffy look to them, so I'm just going to leave them till last. Just going to move on to the other side. So now our lids are prepped, we're ready to start with the first eyeshadow shade. I'm going to take the P. Louise palette just to do the tops of my eyes, because I'm going to keep it really warm, and this palette's a really warm palette, if you can see. So first of all, I'm going to take the shade Latte. It's this one right here. I'm going to take this one just in my crease, and I'm going to buff out with lighter colours afterwards. I always go in with my third darkest shade or my second darkest shade, depending on how many shades you're going to use in your crease. And we want this shade to be really pigmented. And this is just creating a shape. I'm using the Makeup Geek Defined Crease Brush to do this. This is my favourite brush for this part. I'm going with quite a rounded shape. I'm packing most of the colour on the centre of my lid, and then just blending the rest outwards to the outer corner and the inner corner. What we got so intense. So when you're happy with the pigment of that colour, you can move on to your next stage. So next I'm going to take the colour Sunkissed. It's just this orangey shade. You can really use any orangey shade, but I just prefer this palette. So I'm just taking this on a little fluffy brush. This is a Glam Candy makeup brush, but you guys can use any sort of fluffy brush. And I'm just taking that above, just above the latte colour, just to blend that out and keep it really warm. Now that's nice and blended, we're going to go in with the next shade. Is this shade P. Louise, and this is from the same P. Louise palette. So we're going to be taking that shade on a little Morphe brush. I'm not actually sure which one this is, but it's just a small fluffy brush. We're just going to be taking that above Sunkissed. So I'm just taking this just to blend all the colours out. Like that. So I'm just going to take a Zoeva 227 brush, and I'm just going to take that P. Louise colour just because I want to smoke it out a bit more. And then with a clean brush, blend it out. I'm going to go back in with the colour Sunkissed just to deepen up that colour, because we don't want to lose any of our stages, but we don't want to be able to see every stage. Don't worry too much about the inner corner just now, because we're going to be doing a little cut crease on that, so I won't really mind. So next we're going to go and move on to doing a little half cut crease. So I'm taking the same brush that I used for my eyebrows, the MAC 252, and I'm taking the same concealer I used to prime my eyes, the P. Louise base. So some people do use a smaller brush for this, and you're more than welcome to use a smaller brush. I just feel more comfortable using a slightly larger brush. So I'm just going to cut the crease here. And I'm just following the natural crease of my eye. So where you just slightly lower than where you put that first latte shade, you want to cut your crease out. Now this is going to make your eye appear larger than it is. So we're just patting that on, making sure it's really pigmented. Don't worry too much about this corner if it's messy. Here we go. So now we've done the little cut crease, we're going to put just a white in it. Because I'm taking the blue and the glitter underneath my eye after I've done all my foundation, I don't really want to have much glitter in this part, but if you wanted to change it up, you could then add glitter and things like that to that part instead of just a plain shadow. So now we've cut the crease, we're going to take the colour Charm, so there's a little white shade here. This is from the same palette that I've done all the other colours from. I'm taking this on an A body brush, and these are amazing brushes, you get them from Amazon. They're literally £5 for a set of 9 brushes, and you can't go wrong with them. So I'm literally just going to pack this on. This white is so pigmented, you don't even need much of it just to create that. And don't really worry about this section here, we're going to deal with blending that out in a bit. So we're just patting this all over the lid. This is genuinely the most pigmented white that I've ever used. So good. Now this is where you could go in with a glitter shade if you wanted, but I like keeping my looks quite matte. And because we're going in with loads of crazy like blue and stuff like that underneath, we don't really want to put much glitter on the lid. So now we've got that shade really pigmented, we're going to go on with blending this edge out to make it look less harsh. Take your small Morphe brush as well. Because we've got the darkest shade on the outer corner, which is our latte, we're going to go in with our second lightest shade, which was the Sun-Kissed shade that we used before, and just use that to blend out that little edge there. Now I tend to concentrate this more on the lash line because I like to keep this part here quite defined, so it makes my eyes look more almond shaped. So take this along the lash line first, and then I just start to bring it slightly further up, blending always into this colour, this latte colour that we've got here. We can always intensify that afterwards to create a really nice gradient effect. And so you can see all the colours that we used. Lastly, we're going to take this P. Louise shade here, and we're just going to use that again just to blend out this little line. I'm just taking that on the small Glam Candy brush that I used before. So I'm just patting that over that shade, Sun-Kissed. And this is just going to create a really nice blend. We're bringing this back to life. We're picking up where we left.
off and on again. We never quite could forget, 'cause what we got so intense.
And then we're going to go back in with the latte shade just to darken up the outer corner. And just repeat these steps until this is all blended out. So now I'm going to move on and do this eye off camera, and then I'll be back to do the next stage. So next we're going to move on to the face, because I'm going to do like a really dramatic under eye, so we'll do that last. So I'm going to take the Aveeno moisturiser. This is my favourite moisturiser. I use this on all my clients as well. So just taking a little amount. Just because I have really dry skin, really important you use moisturiser before you put makeup on. Else fine, my makeup stays on for me. So next we're going to take the iconic London highlighter drops, and I'm going to take this on a Real Technique stippling brush. I'm just going to apply this all over my face to create a really glowy and dewy foundation look, because I want this look to be like really dewy for the festival. So just squeeze in those drops onto my foundation, this stippling brush. So just taking that on the stippling brush, I'm just going to pat that on my face, and I'm basically just going to put that all over my face. And then we're going to take my favourite foundation at the moment, which is the Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation, and I'm taking that on a Glam Candy buffing brush, but you can kind of get away with like any buffing brush. This is just the one that I like to use. Once you've got a nice coverage with your foundation, we're going to move on to concealer. Okay, so next we're going to take the Nip and Fab concealer. This is in the shade 05. And I'm taking this on my Makeup Geek angled contour brush. I just love the way this applies underneath the eyes. I just find my beauty blender sometimes picks up too much product, so I'm going to just use this brush. This is my favourite brush to do this concealer with. And I'm just taking a little bit on the back of my hand. And just dotting that under my eyes. Because this is slightly yellow as well, I find that it's really brightening for underneath my eyes. I really like the Revolution concealers as well, but unfortunately there is none in stock right now. And there hasn't been for quite a while, so. This is when I can create slight structure with my eyeshadow as well. Because this brush is like slightly angled, you can get right into the inner corner as well. Taking a little bit down the nose just to highlight. I don't like my eyes being underneath being too bright though. Some people like a really bright under eye. It's just preference. Now I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm going to use the shade Light Sculpt, which is the centre shade at the bottom. I don't really use the lighter shades at the top, but I love this contour shade. And I'm just taking this on like a mini hula brush. I'm just taking this from the top of my ear just to the corner of my mouth. I'm blending that upwards just to create a nice cheekbone effect. I'm going to take this on the top of my head as well. And whatever left on my brush, I take under the bottom of my lip and along the sides of my nose. I'm going to take the same foundation brush I used before just to blend that all out. So next I'm going to take the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I'm just going to take this on a big fluffy brush. I'm just basically taking this in the T-zone. So next I'm going to take the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Tan, and I'm taking this on a Real Techniques contour brush. And I'm just basically going to go over where I put the cream contour before.
Help me find the right words to say to get us back on our way. Can we try to fight against the grain of throwing out what we made? The future's far away, but I'll stay.
A big fluffy brush again, and just go over the top and blend out that. So you've got no harsh lines, and this brush sheds hairs actually all the time. Preferably get yourself a brush that doesn't shed hair. Take the NYX contour kit, and I'm taking this shade right here. I'm just taking that on a small hula, well, one of the hula brushes. I'm just taking that and putting that where I'd put my previous shade before, just to deepen up. The contour. So I'm going to take my setting spray now. I always put my setting spray on before I put my highlighter on. I just find it goes way more pigmented, like no matter what highlighter you use. So this is just the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. I love this setting spray. This is one of the best ones I've ever used. I just find this really keeps your makeup on all day, and that's what you want when you're going to a festival. So I'm taking my favourite highlighter for the moment, and this is the Doll Light Highlighter by Doll Beauty. And it's in the shade Like a Diamond. And I'm taking this on a Morphe M510 brush. Here we go. So next I'm going to take the Morphe 35B palette, and I'm going to take this blue colour. I can hold it up right here. Just this one right here. And I'm going to take that underneath my lash line. Just taking that blue colour underneath my eye. I'm taking it on an accent brush by Real Techniques. I think this is just one of the ones you get in the set of all the brushes. But really you can use any small brush. You could use an angled brush for this as well. I'm going to take a slightly fluffier brush. This is just another one out of the A-Body brush sets, and I'm just going to blend that colour that I put underneath my eyes. I'm just taking a slightly larger fluffy brush. I'm taking this 227 brush from Zoe, and I'm just using that to blend out that edge there. So just got our finished eye look like that. So next I'm gonna take the same little detailed brush, and I'm gonna take the Peaches and Cream pigment in Mermaids. This is a nice like blue iridescent pigment. I'm just taking this underneath my lash line, just where we put that blue colour before. Just packing that. Okay, so next we're gonna take the Gypsy Shrine glitter pot. I'm not sure what this one is called. It doesn't actually have a name on it anymore because it's been overly loved. And I'm just basically just using hair gel to stick on my face. You guys can use any hair gel. Just a cheap trick for you guys, and it doesn't take your foundation off or like smudge it or anything like that. So you just need to take a little drop here. Just a little drop and just pop that underneath your eye.
We never quite could forget, 'cause what we got so intense.
And then just use your finger to apply this in your face, and then try and catch as well. It's just like a little teardrop down your eye. I love this stuff so much, it's so pretty. And then just repeat the same on the other. I'm going to go back in with Mermaids and just pop that on the top just to fill in any of the gaps that we had with the glitter. Okay, so I'm just popping that pigment over the top of all that glitter. So I'm going to take these lashes. These are the Prima lashes, and they're in the style #D18. These are really wispy and really nice. So I'm just going to apply them, and then we'll be back to do the lips. I'm going to take my NYX tinted brown mascara just to put that through the brows. Just to create a really fluffy brow look. Push all the hairs up.
I'm living in shadow.
Lastly, I'm going to go in with my Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade Daddy.
I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for fool's gold.
So that's the finished look, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time.